All right. So one of my favorite desserts has to be the tiramisu. Today we're going to try making it, but we're going to be doing something a little different. We'll be adding it to some café de olla and using barras de coco. Let's see what comes out. All right, so the first thing we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make the café de olla. We're going to be putting 8 cups of water into a deep pot. Then we're going to be putting some piloncillo, 8-ounce brown sugar cane, 2 cinnamon sticks, 1 and 2, and some whole cloves, about 3 of them. For the café de olla, we're going to wait for the piloncillo to dissolve and for the water to come to a boil. So you're going to grab your favorite coffee after that. Now, this H-E-B Houston blend is by far one of my favorite coffees that I drink. This one has smells of like pecan praline and some coconut also. It's so good. It's one of my favorite. Again, if you've never tried it, I suggest going to go get some. We're going to need about 8 tablespoons of this coffee. We're going to be separating it while the water comes to a boil so it's easier to pour in. We're just waiting for the piloncillo to dissolve and for the water to come to a boil. Then we're going to be adding the coffee in there, letting it steep for about 6-7 minutes. And once the sugar is dissolved and the water comes to a boil, carefully pour 8 tablespoons of coffee. Once you poured your coffee in there, turn off the heat, and then you're going to put the lid on it and let it steep while we prepare the rest of the ingredients for the tiramisu. So first up, you're going to get your measuring cup. We're going to use about 1.5 cups of heavy whipping cream, a 1/3 cup of powdered sugar, about a capful or teaspoon of vanilla. And since we're going to be looking at adding some extra coffee flavor, we're going to be going with this Gold Espresso instant coffee powder, about 1 teaspoon. Maybe another if you're really into coffee. And then you're going to be blending this up until you get stiff peaks. Don't forget to plug in your blender. And then you turn it on. There we go. And you keep whipping until you get nice stiff peaks. Make sure you try it. Then you're going to be separating 4 eggs. We're going to just be using the egg yolks for this one. Then in a separate mixing bowl, we're going to add a 1/3 cup of sugar and the 4 egg yolks. And we're going to be blending this. Again, don't forget to plug in your blender every time. And we're going to go ahead and blend it until we get it to a nice pale yellow, just like that. Then you're going to grab your whipped cream again. And this time we're going to be adding the mascarpone cheese. We're going to be adding the mascarpone to our whipped cream mixture and gently blending everything together. We're going to be using the spatula for that. You don't have to bring out the hand blender for this. It's going to take but a few seconds. And then you're going to add the egg mixture into the mascarpone and whipped cream mixture. And we're going to gently fold it in. The goal is to try and keep as much of the air in the whipped cream and everything. So our café de olla has been steeping for a while we've been preparing all the other ingredients. We're going to be getting this sieve and this cheesecloth into this bowl, and we're going to be using that to help catch some of the extra particles that are in our café de olla. Then just pour your coffee through the strainer. Taste it. Oh, that was so good. Thankfully, you made enough that you're going to have coffee for tomorrow for breakfast too, but hey, why not have some right now? Then you get yourself a 9x9 baking sheet. Get all your ingredients together. We're going to be using these barras de coco as our cookie. We're going to be using these in place of the ladyfingers that normally is used in a regular tiramisu. And if you're so inclined, you could also add maybe some coconut rum to yours. I don't want to add my coconut rum to our coffee because we're going to be drinking it tomorrow morning, and we're not doing that. Right. Anyway, so we get our baking sheet. We're going to put a light layer of the cream. Then we'll be getting our cookies, dipping them in the coffee, and then we're going to be putting a layer of the cookies on the baking sheet. One at a time, until you've made your first layer of cookies on your baking sheet. You're going to keep going, and then once you've got your first layer, you add another layer of the cream mixture. Then repeat the process one more time. Cookies, coffee, then the final layer of cream on top. Make sure you spread it out nice and even. Offset spatula would work best for this, but I don't have one. I just use what you got. Try and make it look nice and pretty. Then you're gonna get some cocoa powder, put it into a fine mesh sieve, and we're going to be decorating the top of our
Now the hard part, waiting overnight.
Your plate.
The next morning.
That's so cute.
All right. So this is what the tiramisu looks like.
Did you use a little thing to like make it look cute?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks so good. I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Oh my god. That looks so good.
Cheers. Yeah. For sure.
I like that mousse.
All right.
Bye.